Hate me, don't you?
Kons podcast.
Hate me, don't you?
Hit that like button, subscribe and share.
Hate me, don't you? Hate me, don't you?
Constant content.
Yeah, what's up? What's going on? Motherfucking Monday, you know what I'm saying? Monday, March 3rd, 12:50 in the afternoon. 12:50 in the afternoon on a Monday. You know what I mean? What's going on? What's happening? It's episode 199. 199, you know what I mean? Got some topics for you today. You know what I'm saying? New headlines that didn't happen over the weekend. New headlines that didn't just happen. And all sorts of shit. You know what I'm saying? Got about 4 topics for you on this good Monday. You feel me? So how's everybody doing? Hope everybody been doing all right. You know what I'm saying? We had the fight this weekend. You know what I mean? Hope y'all watched the fight. I definitely tuned in. You know what I'm saying? As you seen my last little vlog that I put out on Saturday right after the fight. Hope you enjoyed that. You know what I'm saying? That's up to 100 and whatever views. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate the views. So yeah, if you're new here, you know what I'm saying? If you just subscribe, if you just hit that subscribe button, welcome in. You know what I'm saying? This is where we do headlines. This is where we do news updates, headline news, anything that's making a headline that's a topic, anything that's made a topic, anything that's been going on in the hip-hop news, in the worldly news, daily news, local news, whatever the case may be. If it made a headline and it sounds interesting enough for me to put my commentary on it, you're going to hear it right here on this motherfucking podcast. You feel me? So yeah, you know what I'm saying? In today's episode, we're going to be touching on Jim Jones. You know what I'm saying? Jim Jones went back and forth, been going back and forth with CamRon. You know what I'm saying? We're going to touch on that. We're going to touch on also what CamRon said. You know what I'm saying? CamRon said after Jim Jones and how he brought receipts and fired back or whatnot. We also going to touch on Wu-Tang. You know what I'm saying? Wu-Tang put out they put out a trailer for their album they got coming. We're going to touch on that, narrated by somebody we are familiar with. Then, of course, rest in peace, Angie Stone. We're going to touch on a video that she put out before she passed, exposing some things. Yeah, so, you know what I'm saying? That's the topics we're going to be touching on today. You know what I mean? That's the topics we're going to be touching on today. How y'all been doing? Hope y'all got a fine Monday going on. Hope everything is going copacetic like it's supposed to go on a Monday. You know what I'm saying? After having this weekend, you know what I mean? After having the fight on the weekend and all that, if you do a fight party, you know, I hope you ain't too hungover come this Monday. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I definitely watched the fight. Like I said, you see my little vlog about it. You know what I mean? Gervonta Davis was tripping. I don't know what was going on, but he said he needed to better himself after the fight, post-fight. You know what I'm saying? He kept saying he need to get back in the gym. You know what I mean? He was taking accountability. It was his fault for a lot of things that he was doing and shit like that. Yeah. But yeah, though, you know what I mean? Let's jump into it. First one, Jim Jones. So Jim Jones was going back and forth with CamRon. You know what I mean? Says that they backdoored him on the verses. Excuse me. Said that they backdoored him on the verses. Well, first off, let's get into what Jim Jones said. You know what I'm saying? Just in case. So the beef been going on. You know what I'm saying? Jim Jones said that CamRon had backdoored him when it came to the verses, didn't pay him and whatnot, wasn't getting the right money that he was supposed to get. You know what I'm saying? We're going to get to that next. But Jim Jones, after the back and forth, Jim Jones went on the Breakfast Club and challenged CamRon and said, nigga, we should do a boxing match. My nigga, $10 million. You know what I'm saying? He said, let's do it for 10 mil. He said, I'll fly to you wherever you at right now. Whatever the case may be, let's put that 10 M's up. You niggas is getting money, right? You know what I'm saying? So he put up 10 mil, challenged Cam and said to go in the ring with him. You feel me? So this is Jim Jones, I guess, fed up and tired of all the back and forth that Cam has been doing and saying he not from Harlem and a whole bunch of shit Cam been saying, you know what I'm saying? So Jim Jones went on the Breakfast Club, went on the interview and said, nigga, put up 10 M's. Let's get in that boxing ring. Nigga, I'll box your head off, he said. So this next clip coming up is the clip of him saying such in that Breakfast Club interview. This is what he had to say on that boxing match, challenging CamRon to a boxing match for 10 M's. Check it out.
Great experience, though. Great experience. Shouts to ASAP Yams. That's what he started as an intern for me.
Oh, he was the intern, right? Yeah.
Your loyalty.
Carol Civil too. I mean, Karen Civil. She was also an intern for me. I've helped jumpstart a lot of careers, not only rap careers inside of this industry.
But you don't get no credit for that. They said all Jim do is send people to jail.
I don't want credit no more. I want debit. Cash me out. How I send people to jail? That's what I'm saying. How? Who did you see me send to jail? Where's these niggas smoking? They smoking new drugs out here, you heard? From where? How? Who?
Oh, that's what Cam said. I don't know.
He's a bird. He's a bird head. He don't want no smoke. Tell him he a boxer, right? I'll box his head off. Where's the ring at? You getting money, right? Yo, do sports, 10 million right now. Today, nigga, I'll catch a flight wherever you at. In the morning, I'll catch a flight wherever you at. You with Mayweather and them 10 million. I'll meet you in any boxing ring. Yeah. Now go make some jokes about that on your next show. I'll box your head off. You know that. Don't play with me. Yeah. Now go type about that.
Jim, Chrissy would tell you take 5 seconds and breathe. Chrissy would tell you take 5 seconds and breathe.
Steps. Yeah, after church steps, you cannot act like that.
Chrissy would say take 5 seconds.
You send a praise and worship. You got time to make it in.
Chrissy would say take 5 seconds and breathe.
We're gonna bring it back. You know, all Jesus' disciples was gangsters, though, right?
Jesus flipped table,
and I am a disciple. Remember that.
You know what I'm saying? That was him saying that we could box for 10 million. Put up the money. You know what I'm saying? You niggas are getting money, ain't you? Yeah, I mean, said he definitely peeled down to box Cam for 10 M's. Said he'll fly to him or he can fly to him, however, whatever the case may be. He with that. You know what I'm saying? He with that. You feel me? Benzino has recently chimed in, entered the chat and said, you know what I'm saying? I'm with that. Somebody said they boxing for 10 M's. Benzino said he with it. You know what I'm saying? He also chimed in on that and said that he's down. He didn't say anybody that he wanted to fight. You know what I'm saying? He just said he was down.
A boxing challenge for 10 million? Let me say it again. Did I hear a boxing challenge for 10 M's? I'm in. I want in. Yeah. I don't know. 10 M's. Spread the word. I'm in. I'll be a Huckleberry. You know what I'm saying? I'll be a Huckleberry. 10 M's, let's go. I'm just saying though. I heard 10 M's today. I you know what I'm saying? I'll be a Huckleberry. Yeah. 10 M's. I'm with that. Yeah, for sure. Let's go.
10 M's for boxing, you know what I mean? Because he heard somebody was putting out 10 M's for boxing, like Jim Jones had said. Yeah, I mean, yeah. So yeah, CamRon put out, you know what I'm saying? CamRon went back at Jim Jones. This is after he said, you know what I'm saying, put up 10 M's. So CamRon, you know what I'm saying, CamRon went back, came back at Jim Jones, you know what I'm saying, for after Jim Jones went on there and said, fight for 10 M's, put in that boxing ring. So CamRon, you know what I'm saying, Jim Jones was trying to say that CamRon had backdoored him when they did that versus, you know what I mean? If y'all remember, you know what I'm saying, the versus battles and shit like that, when Dipset went up there with the locks, you know what I'm saying? So apparently Jim Jones was saying that Cam had backdoored him as far as the money and shit goes. So Cam had went on Instagram and put up screenshots of text messages and shit like that, and Jim Jones was pretty much saying he'll do the shit for free. He said he just wanted to get on the stage. He said it was like some bucket list type shit is what Jim Jones was saying, you know what I'm saying? So crazy how he's saying that he backdoored him when CamRon had came with these receipts on Instagram and put together a little video and showing the receipts at the end of the little video. You know what I'm saying? So Cam was pretty much saying, you know what I'm saying, you said you was going to do it for free. You said you was willing to do it for free. Now somebody backdoored you. You know what I mean? So after all the finances and shit came, he said, first of all, Swiss and Timberland wasn't paying nobody shit because they sold the whole company to Triller. You know what I'm saying? They sold the company to Triller. They sold Versus to Triller for like 40 to 50 M's. You feel me? So he said they wasn't paying nobody shit, you know what I'm saying? So after they did that, you know what I'm saying, they wasn't paying nobody, he started negotiating his own deals, he said, you know what I'm saying, started putting together his own shit, you know what I mean, was saying that he need beats from Timberland and Swiss for free. He said he want pieces of the viewership, you know what I'm saying, the money that's gonna come in from the views. He said he wanted a piece of that. He said he wanted a stake in motherfucking Triller, you know what I'm saying? He was negotiating his own shit, making sure he got paid himself, you feel me? That's something that he put together all on his own, he said, you know what I'm saying? Wasn't nobody backdooring Jim Jones, you know what I mean, for him to put the claim out as such, you know what I mean? So this is the Instagram post of what he had put on Instagram, a series of videos and shit explaining that situation. Check it out.
And that's going on for the verses. Everybody kick in, but I wanted the bag.
Everybody gotta get at least 6 digits. That's artist, minimum.
We got the bag, but boy still went back door like, yo, for me to do the verses, you gotta give me part of this business. It had nothing to do with us.
Got everybody their money, and I started piling my own shit. Like, I want the door money, I want stocks and Triller, I want beats from Timberland and Swiss for free. I want percentage of the views that's gonna go on, and I got all that shit too.
But he say that's me being a businessman, not as you being a sucker doing backdoor shit. I ain't no backdoor ass nigga, you heard? I stand on 10 toes and I break bread with my niggas, period. That's always who I've been. All my niggas, we get money together, not one of them type of dudes, bro. Talk about the backdoor.
As you saying, you know what I'm saying, that was a video he put on Instagram, you know what I mean, pretty much letting the world know that didn't nobody backdoor you know what I'm saying? Everybody got paid what they got paid, you know what I mean? You were saying that you was doing this shit for free, so Cam also said, you know what I'm saying, if you made any type of dollar off this shit, be humble about that shit, you know what I'm saying? Because you said you was gonna do this shit for free. It was like a bucket list thing for you, and you just wanted to hit that stage, you know what I mean? You was talking about how both businesses could come and all this and that from being on that stage, you know what I'm saying? So CamRon had put that IG post out. You know what I'm saying? And that's what he was saying on the IG post. He also said on the post, you know what I'm saying? I don't pay half the shit the niggas say no mine. But you know I keep the files. You wanted to do the verses for free, nigga. So if you made $1, be happy. Talking about it was on your bucket list. Stop trying to rewrite history. Now you got a Lost in the Garden and the Barclays. And your niggas eating unless they came with their own bread. Niggas ain't eating unless they came with their own bread. The boy, and he tagged Sugar Duggar Entertainment, got more money than you. And let's bet 10 M's on that, he said. Go get Handsome, a car, a crib in Jersey, something. I'm done for now, is what Cam said, you know what I mean? So that was Cam firing back, you know what I mean, with the little put 10 M's on that. That was definitely him firing back after Jim Jones said, nigga, let's box for 10 M's, you know what I mean? So that's definitely was him firing back and came with the receipts in the video that you seen at the end of the video there, you know what I mean? So yeah, on to the next, Wu-Tang. So Wu-Tang, you know, they got this new album coming up, you know what I'm saying? First of them all together, all 9 of them gonna be together on this album, and they also touring with Run the Jewels with Killer Mike. Yo, check it out. I hope you're enjoying this episode, you know what I'm saying? But take the time right now while this little insert is happening. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button, you feel me? Now's your time to do that shit right now. If you ain't done it already, go ahead and do that shit right now, you feel me? And I'm gonna remind you again, probably before the end of this episode, you know what I mean? So let's get back to the episode. And it's producers, you know what I'm saying, which is something dope. They also gonna be at the Golden One Center out here in Sacramento in June, I think it is. You know what I'm saying? They had to put the announcement out and put the trailer out. You know what I'm saying? Put the posters out for that. They're gonna be at the Golden One Center, I think in June. You know what I'm saying? But you could definitely look that up to get the correct date. You feel me? But they gonna be touring with Run the Jewels. You know what I'm saying? So they put out, and the album is out April 12th. You know what I'm saying? So they put out a trailer. And had yours truly, Ernie Johnson, narrating. You know what I'm saying? If y'all know who Ernie Johnson is, this is who Ernie Johnson is, as you see right now in the background. You know what I'm saying? He's the guy that does all the NBA shit, narrates all the NBA, everything NBA. He's the guy, one of the guys there with Jet and Shaq and Barkley. You know what I'm saying? He's the white guy that be in the middle of them. Ernie Johnson. You feel me? If you ain't seen, that's his picture that you see on the screen now. You know what I'm saying? That's Ernie Johnson. He's the one that's narrating this trailer that they had put together for their album. And this clip you about to see is the trailer that they put together for their upcoming album. Check it out.
From the slums of Shaolin to the world stage, they have conquered, endured, and remain untouchable.
Tiger style.
Wu-Tang Clan strikes again.
The Risen, the Jizza, Old Dirty Bastard, Inspector Deck, Raekwon the Chef, Yuga, Ghostface Killer, Master Killer, Cappadonna, Method Man, the Wu-Tang Clan. The The final chamber is upon us. The beats will hit harder, the rhymes will cut deeper, and the message will be louder than ever. Wu-Tang is forever.
Showing you the final chamber. And we bringing special guests. Yes. Wonder Jules.
LP, Killer Mike, let's go.
Bong, bong.
You know what I'm saying? He put together that little trailer, you know what I mean, narrated by yours truly, Ernie Johnson, you know what I'm saying, which I thought was dope, you know what I mean? He got a good voice, commentate voice. We all heard him commentate on plenty of things, you know what I'm saying? If you watched the NBA at all at any point in time, you definitely heard Ernie Johnson's voice, you know what I mean? So I think that was a dope little person to get to commentate or narrate the trailer for their album that they got coming. Yeah, so can't wait for that, you know what I'm saying? I think that shit gonna be dope. We ain't heard all 9 of them on the album in a long time, you know what I'm saying? I've just seen an interview with RZA on the Breakfast Club, you know what I'm saying? He was talking about how it was pretty, you know what I'm saying, they had to get everybody's schedule together, and RZA is the one that be touring the most, he said, you know what I'm saying? Liquid Storage album has took him to high heights across the globe. So he's the only one that said he has been touring a lot, and he always stays touring. So we had to make sure that he was going to be available to tour with the Wu and get the dates together, so that they said they had to wait for him, actually, because he was busy doing other things and touring and doing shows and this and that. So they definitely had to wait for RZA to be available before they can spark this tour off, as far as this album called The Final Chapter, the Wu-Tang Forever. Up next, Angie Stone. So Angie Stone, we all know Angie Stone had passed away. She had passed away over the weekend. I think Friday night, Saturday morning type deal, I think is when this happened. She was hit by a semi truck had hit her van. Her van, I think she was coming from a show, actually. Semi had hit they van or they camper, whatever the case may be, you know what I'm saying? A semi truck had hit him, and Angie Stone was the only one passed away in the accident, you know what I'm saying? Now, before she passed, though, she was putting out a series of Instagram posts and videos exposing Universal Music Group, you know what I'm saying? UMG, the same people that Drake is suing, you know what I mean? She put out a bunch of videos trying to expose them for stealing her royalties, you know what I'm saying? Saying that she wasn't getting paid what she was supposed to be getting paid, you know what I mean? She said she should have been able to retire 20 years ago off the money that she'd been making from her music, but apparently she was not getting all of that, you know what I'm saying? So she was putting out Instagram on videos on Instagram, going live on Instagram, putting shit on Instagram, trying to expose this and saying that they've been stealing her money and stealing her royalties. She was trying to come for her ownership and try to own all her music so that UMG allegedly can stop stealing her royalties and checks from the music that she was making. You know what I'm saying? Apparently UMG was taking all of that, you know what I'm saying, and kicking her down penny. So this next clips is a series of videos that I'm gonna put together. It's about 3 of them that I'll put together in one, you know what I'm saying, of the series of videos of her speaking and trying to expose Universal Music Group for stealing her royalties. Check it out.
I'm definitely gonna get that, and I don't want nobody to be upset with me. I don't care what they think about me. I just want people to know that when you get in this industry, there are so many twists and turns. And even though you have the Almighty God with you, they still gonna try you. Just because I believe in God don't mean they believe in God. They don't believe in God. So they think I'm a fool and a bunch of other people because we love hard, we give hard, we go, but it don't mean we stupid. And if I never get it, at least you heard it from me, because I don't know what they might do to keep from paying me all the money they owe me. Okay? All the money they owe me. It's ridiculous that someone has played with my life and my career for this long, for their own benefit. I mean, have you no conscience? There's a special place in hell, just like my girl Selena said, for people like that. There's a brick wall waiting out there. The music industry is horrible when they tell you that, you know, it's not a straight line, you know. I've been one to kind of play fair. I stay out of harm's way. You know, I can't avoid trouble always, because I'll tell you this, no matter who we hook up with and how we hook up, they're always going to make it confrontational when it doesn't suit their liking. But I don't care about that. I got to pass all of that. But everybody that works hard for 50 years should be able to retire in peace, should be able to sit back without looking for your money. So, all of this, I soon found out that one of the biggest companies that I was with, Universal Music, it's the second part of the ugly truth. We began to research things to check on my royalties and my statements and things that of that nature, only to find out a lot of my publishing, a lot of my royalties, my mechanicals, they have all pretty much been stolen. After 40-something years in the business, I'm like, well, why? Where are my royalties going? Because I'm not getting this. Come to find out, Universal Music has been receiving all my royalties, all my mechanicals. They've taken pretty much everything. They've stolen, but they have taken all the monies that were due to me. They have basically absorbed in that company. And even though there's several class action lawsuits, people that were working on my behalf never even registered the songs, all the songs that I've done. I'm only coming to find out they were not properly registered by the companies that I signed over to. People that were supposed to do their due diligence. So I'm truly a walking testimony that God has carried me all this time. Because if you only knew how much money they have taken from me, how much they have stolen from me, monies that I'm supposed to be, I should have been able to retire 20 years ago with the money I've made, supposedly. But they are keeping
her trying to expose Universal Music Group for stealing her royalties. You know what I mean? Now some will gonna put this together and say that's the reason that she got unalive. You know what I mean? That's the reason for such. They was trying to silence her. And she even said, as you heard in the video, I don't know what they gonna try to do to me for all the money that they owe me. You know what I mean? So with her saying that, she definitely knew something was up. She definitely knew some evil dealings was being done for sure, because they was definitely stealing royalties and shit like that, as she said in the videos. You know what I mean? So, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people is trying to tie that, you know what I mean? Try that to the reason that she got hit by the semi, and the reason she the only one passed away. You know what I'm saying? She was the only one that passed away in that was in her camper. You know what I mean? That the semi hit. Everybody else that was in the van survived. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. It's a lot of conspiracy, a lot of mysterious things. People saying a lot of things about that and relaying the messages, the videos that she was trying to get out there before her death. You know what I'm saying? It's tying to that and saying that they tried to silence her because they owed her so much money. You know what I mean? Now, allegedly, that's what people are saying. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if that's true or not. Could very well be. You know what I'm saying? With these powers that be and these big juggernaut of labels, you know what I'm saying? They do what they want. They all feel that they can get away with murder itself. You know what I'm saying? This has been proven over the years. You know what I mean? These labels definitely think that they are untouchable for sure, because they move mountains. You know what I'm saying? For these artists, they move the whole world for these artists. You know what I'm saying? We all seen what they did with Drake, and we all seen what they do with Kendrick. You know what I mean? Kendrick is being propelled to the top. You know what I'm saying? Definitely by Universal Music Group. You know what I'm saying? They are what you call the machine. You feel me? In the industry. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. Could very well be true. You know what I'm saying? They definitely could very well have been stealing royalties. You know what I'm saying? They're money-hungry juggernaut of a label. You know what I'm saying? All these labels is definitely money-hungry juggernauts of labels. Feel me? But rest in peace to Angie Stone, though. You know what I'm saying? Definitely a legend in the game. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's definitely the videos that she was putting out before her untimely demise. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's about all I got for today, though. You know what I'm saying? Quick little headlines, quick little news updates and shit that's been going on. You know what I'm saying? Jim Jones offering CamRon said we can go in the ring, put $10 million up. You know what I'm saying? I personally would definitely love to see that. You know what I mean? I would definitely pay to see that for sure. Some celebrity boxing. I said that shit a long time ago, though. That's what these celebrities need to start doing. If they got funk, start sanctioning boxing matches. Y'all that mad at each each other, get in the ring and throw some hands. You know what I'm saying? It don't take much. You feel me? Y'all got the bread, put it up. You know what I'm saying? Just put a sanctioned fight together. Hit a gym up. You know what I mean? Pay a gym. You know what I'm saying? To sanction that fight. I'm sure somebody out there is going to promote it, put it up, put the bread up, produce it, whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? It's going to get views. People going to watch that shit for sure. You know what I mean? So that was Cam's clapback. You know what I'm saying? As he had showed receipts and shit of him saying that he'll do the shit for free. Ain't nobody backdoor Jim Jones, pretty much what Cam was saying. You know what I mean? Yeah. Jim Jones, yeah. And that recipes Angie Stone, the Wu-Tang put the trailer out for their album. You know what I'm saying? Put the trailer out here, Ernie Johnson narrating. You know what I mean? That's everything we went over today. You know what I'm saying? So today, we definitely touched on Jim Jones. Got tired of the back and forth. Went on the Breakfast Club and challenged CamRon to a boxing match for 10 M's. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, then we also touched on CamRon. How he clapped back after Jim Jones went on the Breakfast Club and said, let's box. I'll box your head off for 10 M's. You know what I'm saying? I also showed you the videos that Cam had put out, and he also put out the receipts of Jim Jones texting him in that time about that time. We touched on Wu-Tang, put out a trailer for their album coming, narrated by yours truly, Ernie Johnson, the commentator, legendary commentator. Does a lot of NBA games, All-Star weekends, whatever the case may be. Ernie Johnson is that voice. You know what I'm saying? So Wu-Tang put a trailer out for their album coming out April 12th and had Ernie Johnson narrating it. And then last but not least, I showed you Angie Stone's previous post that she was putting out before her untimely demise. Rest in peace to Angie Stone, legendary singer. So yeah, that concludes the episode 199. You know what I'm saying? Hope y'all enjoyed that. Hope y'all enjoyed these updates, news updates. Hope y'all enjoyed my commentary on said subjects. You know what I'm saying? If you want to hear what I felt about the fight, Gervonta Davis and Lamar Roach, go watch previous episode. You know what I'm saying? 198. That's definitely everything on how I felt about the fight. Gervonta Davis when he fought Lamar Roach. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching. You know what I'm saying? If you subscribed, I hope you remain subscribed. If you subscribed, I hope you tell somebody else to subscribe. You know what I'm saying? People you may come across, whatever you may doing, whether you go to the grocery store getting your items, your grocery items checked out at the checkout line. You know what I'm saying? And you got the cashier swiping all your groceries. You know what I'm saying? While he's standing there swiping your $200, $300, $400, $500 worth of groceries, go ahead and tell the cashier about Kons podcast. You feel me? Let them know about it. Tell them to hit the subscribe button. You know what I'm saying? Because we all know you could have been doing anything that you wanted to do in the world whenever this shit popped up and you chose to click on it and see what was going on with Kons podcast, whoever the fuck that you may be, whether you a daughter, a sister, a cousin, a brother, a auntie, uncle, grandma, grandpa, you know what I'm saying? Whoever you are, and if y'all got pets, they got eyes on Kons podcast too. You know what I'm saying? Whether you got a pet dog, a pet goat, a pet bearded dragon, a pet spider, a pet rat, a pet gerbil, whoever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? Whoever you are, I fucks with you. You know what I mean? Like you see my nigga scrolling up the screen. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, this was episode 199. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching. You know what I'm saying? That you hear that beat getting louder in the background, you already know what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for tuning in. Tell somebody about it. You know what I mean? Tell somebody about it. Let somebody know about it. You know what I mean? Hit the like button, hit the share button, comment on all that shit. Let somebody know. Tell somebody about Kons podcast. Spread the word. You know what I mean? Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching. Enjoy these credits. Constant content. Motherfucking podcast.
Don't you? Hate me, don't you? hate me, don't you? You 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 hate me, don't you?